Over the past 3 years, the Wrestleverse has continued to expand like never before. Sanctioned and unsanctioned fight leagues, wrestling promotions, underground fight clubs, and narrative correctors. The Wrestleverse continues to become ever more connected with each passing second, opening doors to dream matches fans never thought were possible. Now, fight promotions across the globe are allowing wrestlers to compete in competitive markets, creating a broader portfolio for the competitors and a hell of a lot of amazing fight cards for the Wrestleverse. This is a Wrestleverse Top 10.
What's up, fight fans? Greetings from the Wrestleverse. It's your boy Tijon, and y'all already know what time it is. It's time for your Wrestleverse Top 10 moments. And man, it's some pretty good news, man. I gotta say, I'm really excited to kick it off. Sorry I wasn't around yesterday, but I am back and better than ever. So let's get right to it with number 10. All right, so Dakota Kai has apparently trademarked some new names that she's gonna debut, I guess, whenever she does come back into the world of wrestling. Pretty sure she's serving her, like that whole 30 days of not being able to compete in any wrestling promotion. But turns out she is still busy. She is now gonna go by the name King Coda, which is pretty dope. So we do have some, some things to look forward to. She filed that trademark for the name King Coda on May 9th. So yeah, I don't know how much longer her term is to not be wrestling, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be up pretty soon. I think it's 90 days or 30 days. Can't remember. I think maybe it's 90. I don't know. Somebody will fact check me. But yeah, man, super exciting news. Can't wait to see what she does next. Maybe she'll go to AEW. That's what everybody's kind of rumoring. But that's actually a good segue. So moving on. So apparently AEW has their eyes set on two ex-WWE superstars. And I don't know how solid this information is, but one of them is Candice LeRae. And I'm pretty sure that means that her husband will also be joining at some point, maybe. I don't know. I know that they've been kind of, not in the world of wrestling for like a year and a half now, especially since their child was just born in February. So I don't really know when they're expected to go push for Candice or even Johnny, but apparently that is something that they're planning on doing, as well as Malcolm Bivens. Now, this was a surprise to me, not even gonna lie, because I thought that Malcolm said that he wasn't trying to be in the Wrestleverse anymore. So I don't know if they have different information, or maybe they said, he did say that he would come back for the right price. But I feel like if the WWE isn't giving him the money or giving him his asking price, is AEW gonna do that? I don't know, man. That's kind of interesting, though. I gotta say, I'm very intrigued by that alone, because I would love to see Malcolm Bivens in the AEW, but I just don't see it happen, especially after what he was saying. So I guess we'll have to see. But all right, guys, moving on. We got some juicy news for you guys. This one is kind of crazy. I was not expecting it, at least not right now. The Mysterios are apparently splitting up. The father-son duo is apparently about to be no more. And I don't really know how to take that information, because we haven't seen either of them since that whole Veer Mahan thing, and that was, 2 months ago now? So I don't know how they're going to introduce that concept, or if that's a real factual thing that's happening, or maybe they're mulling it over. I don't know. It's just, I don't really understand how they're going to play that in. But I think that would be best. And hear me out. I think everybody knows that Dominic needs time to develop. He is not there yet, and he really shouldn't be in the main roster. That's a fair criticism, right? So I think that this could be a way for Dominic to head over to NXT, get himself right, get better prepared, get the matches that he needs to get better, and then come over. You get what I'm saying? So that, to me, is the better play. That's the better move. So let's hope that that's what happens. But we're just going to have to see, because like I said, we haven't seen either of them in like a month and a half now. Now, it was reported that Rey Mysterio has been going through stem cell treatments for a bunch of injuries. I mean, he's been in the game forever. So I understand that. But Dominic, I don't know. Maybe they haven't had anything left for him to do or to work on. So we're just gonna have to see. But all right, guys, let's move on to number 7. All right, guys, so if you are a fan of the Young Rock series, you'll be happy to know that it just got renewed for a 3rd season. So it's pretty awesome. You can still catch up on it through NBC or even on Peacock if you have Peacock. They do have all the episodes. It's a really good show. Definitely check it out. I really enjoy it, and it's just really fun. And NBC is actually touting it as the #1 primetime comedy in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic. So that's a really awesome thing for The Rock. Yeah, definitely check out the show if you haven't. I'm not being promoted by it or nothing. I'm just saying it's a good show. Check it out, man. It had to make the list. Plus, this one is a little bit of filler. Not even gonna lie, but it is good news, and it does kind of pertain to the Wrestleverse because they have some spoilers in it. Kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and move right on to number 6. I'm be honest, I'm surprised about this because I did not think that this was going to happen. NXT is apparently going on tour. They're set to resume touring. Not sure when, it's just been reported, but they are also about to start doing non-televised live events beginning in June. And they haven't done that since the pandemic hit in 2020. So that's really huge news. It was revealed that an NXT In Your House event is planned for Saturday, June 4th, but no location was reported on yet. But the fact that they're even, debating it is really wild. Like I was not expecting this news at all. The NXT 2.0 will still continue to air live from the Performance Center in Orlando every Tuesday, so that's still a thing. But the fact that they're going on tour is super awesome, and plus that'll help with, I think, the talent too, because you got to get used to that, especially if you're going to move up to the main roster. So yeah. Check that out. I'll definitely be reporting on that, mainly probably on Wednesdays after I do the rundown. So super awesome news. And we also have some more stuff going on in AEW at number 5. So if you guys don't know about Blood and Guts, y'all go ahead and Google that stuff, man. Blood and Guts is a match that they have been doing, or they don't do it all often, but apparently they are looking to do it again very soon. They're trying to bring it back. They trademarked Blood and Guts this past March, so it's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for this, and there's a lot of storylines that they can go through. But you don't know what I think is going to be the match to make? It's just gonna involve these two. So you can have their factions come out, especially since, the Blackpool Combat Club are now involved. Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho, no matter what, have to be involved in that Blood and Guts match. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, I will not stand for it if they're not involved. And I also don't know when, though. I will say this. I don't know when they're going to bring it back because they haven't talked about it openly, the Blood and Guts match. All they said is that they are trying to bring it back. Now, will they do it before Forbidden Door? Will they do it at Forbidden Door? That would be interesting. That would be really cool. But yeah, they got a whole lot of stuff planned out, and that's a really interesting thing. But talking about plans, speaking on plans, Vinnie Mac surprised us, really surprised us, but gave us a little teaser at number 4. So Vince McMahon is planning WrestleMania 39, and that's not really big news, but it's something to talk about. The fact that he is now announced, yes, I am planning it now. There's a lot to plan. There's a lot to go over and mull over, and especially with the recent controversy with the whole Money in the Bank thing. Apparently, there was, it wasn't supposed to be aired, but then they aired it like 3 or 4 times. The stipulations of the Money in the Bank are different, and apparently it was supposed to include the winner going to get in a match with Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Apparently that's not true, but they do have plans. Just Vinnie Mac did not specify that was involved. There are rumors though that we will have this match. Everybody's been talking about it. The Rock and Roman, even The Rock and Roman Reigns have both also talked about this happening next year, as well as we've heard this stuff going on as well with Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. That would be a great story as well to work on. So we're just gonna have to see. No official word has come out. We probably won't get anything official for a good while, but you guys can start getting their wheels turning because, yeah, there's a lot to go on there. There's plenty of talent that can make a big splash in Hollywood. That would be, I'm super excited for that. Just seeing Roman and The Rock fight is going to be a banger, and I really hope Stone Cold is brought back because that would be awesome. But let's move on to number 3. Yeah, it's 3. All right, guys. So at number 3, Roman Reigns is apparently not going to wrestle at the Hell in a Cell event. And he's apparently not scheduled for anything for like the next month or so. So yeah, he's not advertised for any TV tapings or live events for July and August. So I mean, it's all part of that contract that he signed, where it did say that he's going to be taking a lot less matches and stuff. So we're going to see a lot less of Roman Reigns. And I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. He's done everything that can be done, you know, so let that man go off and start acting, getting his paper in other ways, because good God, man, how much can you push the tribal team and then get none? Because I feel like that's already where people are at. So I'm not really mad at that at all. But we do have more news coming at you at number 2. So, all right. All right, so it has been rumored for a long time now, and Jimmy Uso kind of broke the silence. We may have a new member of the Bloodline coming soon, and it's none other than his wife Naomi. So everybody's been talking about this happening forever now. Like, it's always been up in the air how, you know, she is married, so she's technically in the Bloodline, but it's never been made official. So they need to go ahead and do it. And even Paul Heyman has said that there is room given time. And I feel like enough time has passed to see Naomi join the Bloodline. That would be awesome. There's no females in the Bloodline yet. So go ahead and bring her in. It's about that time. That's what I think. And then how cool would it be to see the Bloodline clash with Judgment Day? That would be a good setup for that. That's probably what they're going for. I'm not in the rooms of, you know, the creative rooms yet. Maybe they'll book me because I feel like, shit, we already make these dream matches anyway, and they end up making it. So bring us in. Obviously, we know what we're talking about. But I can't wait to talk about this because this made me excited, even though, again, people already have been talking about it for a minute. Let's go ahead to number 1. Dude, if you haven't been following the AEW drama, man, it's been a lot. And this just added fuel to the fire, man. MJF has been extremely vocal about leaving AEW. I mean, he's been making pot shots forever about it now, since like the beginning of the year. And apparently he is frustrated with being in AEW. His contract isn't up until 2024, but this man has been very vocal about going to wherever the money goes, and he constantly has been teasing leaving and going to the WWE if they pay well. And of course, there was that big blow up apparently that Tony Khan and MJF have had. Apparently, they are still beefing, not really talking to each other. So I don't know, man. I don't know how they're going to rectify this, but they have plenty of time to do so. But it's very obvious, one thing's for sure. MJF knows his worth, and he knows where the money really is. So unless Tony Khan can fork it over big time, expect to see him in the WWE verse. And I think that that's where he belongs. I've already said this several times now, and I'm going to keep saying it, man. Bring MJF to the WWE, and it's going to be over with. I'm telling you, him and The Miz will make magic. So that's my honest opinion about it. But he is doing fantastic in AEW. Tony Khan can be as mad as he wants, but a lot of people are watching right now just because of MJF. He is a monster talent right now, and his microphone skills are godly. So yeah, you gotta pay that man if you want him to stay. I'm not mad at him, and he's super cocky and he's super confident, which you love in wrestling. So yeah, man. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Take It to the Ring. Follow us on Instagram, TTR Wrestling. Follow us on Twitter, Take It to the Ring Show. We have a lot of stuff going on right now. Actually, Bellator is going on. So join me with that. We have SmackDown tonight. We have Rampage tonight. We have the UFC tomorrow. All Real Crew is tomorrow. It's going to be a whole lot going on, guys. So stick with us. I'm going to be reporting everything as soon as it's coming out. So definitely check us out. And as always, guys, it's your boy T-John. Thank you guys for watching again. Keep it real.